If you are a business owner or you are a sales professional, you still need to sell during this crisis. You still need to do something. And chances are you will face a different kind of objection. And one of the most common objections that my students get, and I want to teach to you how you could handle it today, is I want to wait till the COVID-19 is over, then I would do something, then I would make that purchase, or then I will take that action. In good times, chances are you will sell in a certain way using a certain appeal. Chances are the approach that you take will be more inspiration driven. What does that mean? It means that you are telling them, hey, things are good, but it could be better. You're painting a picture in the prospect's mind how better things could be. Now, during a crisis, economic downturn, you need to change your approach. You need to adapt a different way of closing. Instead of being inspiration driven, chances are you would take a more pain driven approach. What do I mean by that? You're not telling them how great things would be because they know everything else sucks. We are in a financial crisis. They don't believe that. They're not focusing on, wow, how great the future is. They're thinking about stability. They're thinking about survival. So you need to demonstrate to your prospects what they are missing out. You need to educate them what happens if they don't do something. What happens? What are the consequences if they don't adapt, if they don't change? When you stay till the end of this video, I'm gonna give you the exact moves, the exact scripts that you could use to handle this objection. Now, how do you know my way of handling this objection works? How do you know my closing method works during this crisis, during this economic downturn? Well, don't listen to a damn word that I say. Here's some of my students that are still closing sales and generating income from the comfort of their own home in spite of what is happening out there in the marketplace because they have a high income skill. Here's what they have to say.
$13,500 closed this week. Hey HTC family, boom, closed another 10K deal today. Who of you guys set their daily income goals? I set mine last week at 1,000 euros a day, and since then, every day I closed enough deals to make me 1,000 euros. Boom, coronavirus is getting worse in my city, but no worries, we work from home.
So when they say, I want to wait and see what is going to happen with the coronavirus, here's what you say. What do you think is likely to happen? You redirect that question. When they're optimistic and they say, well, I think it's gonna last maybe just another month. And you say, well, let's pretend it's gonna get a lot worse. What are you planning to do? Does it make sense to do something now while we still could to ensure the stability of your business? Or do you just want to roll the dice and risk everything that you've worked so hard for your entire life? And you leave it at that. Now you let them come to their own conclusions. Either way, doesn't matter if they're optimistic, it doesn't matter if they are pessimistic. When your prospects say, well, I want to wait till everything is back to normal. You say, exactly what does normal look like to you? Do you think we're gonna get all the jobs back and all the businesses will reopen and everything will be back to normal and all the debt will be gone? Well, maybe not. Then you say, well, what if there's a slight chance that things will not go back to normal? In fact, things will never be the same again. What are you planning to do? Doesn't it make sense to do something while we could still do something? It is your job as a closer to educate, to inform, to empower your prospects, to help them overcome their fears, their anxieties, their uncertainties. Ignore the naysayers, ignore the trolls. They're saying, oh, how dare you to sell and promote during this coronavirus. Ignore those naysayers. Don't let what other people can do or don't have the guts to do to dictate what you should do. If you truly have a solution, a product or a service that could help people during this crisis, you are morally obligated to get it out there. Do everything you possibly could to get it in the hands of people. Yes, you will need to change your messaging. Yes, you will need to present your offer differently. And yes, you will need to position and package your solutions differently. When this crisis is over, we will know who's been strategizing and who's been working hard and who's been wasting time watching TV and playing video games. We have updated our high ticket closer program, added new materials, new training, teaching you not just how to survive but thrive during this crisis. How to develop a high income skill, a skill that pays the bills, a skill that allows you to work remotely without going back to school, without getting into debt, without investors, without a whole lot of risk. All you need is your commitment and your effort. We've made a special film that shows you exactly how to do that. And you could click on the link below and have instant access to the film.